We're here at an address in Irvine, and we're serving a 3-day notice to pay or quit because the tenant's about a month behind on their rent payment, and the owner wants to take some proactive action to make sure it doesn't get any worse than that. Yeah, it's the one where that truck is right there. It's Joe. I'm a real estate agent. I was looking for Michelle. Oop. Here's my card. And here's a 3-day notice to pay or quit. I always like to talk to people to find out, like what's going on. Do you plan on paying?
Very familiar.
I am.
Yeah. John.
I would rather work this out.
So would I, but sorry, I'm not trying to yell at you.
Yeah,
I've been through
that's fine.
a lot.
Yeah.
Lately, so
Yeah.
because we were doing every 2 weeks or whatever, and
Uh-huh.
I had some very devastating stuff happen. So
I'm sorry to hear about that.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see. I don't not plan to pay it. I thought I was caught up. I really do, and just because my brain's not really there right now. But anyways, yeah. Why did you say 2,100?
She told me you were half a month behind. Is that correct, or is it more than that?
Well, no, because she raised the rent to $4,750.
Okay.
If we're at half a month, if we're doing that, then I'm ahead.
Okay.
Because you know what I mean. If we're going off basing it off of that, your paperwork's wrong.
Yeah.
Because I've been paying $4,750 a month.
And when did you start paying $4,750?
Going from $4,200 to $4,750. That's part of why John left. John doesn't live here anymore.
Right, yeah,
and he
I understood
got, his deposit back or whatever. So I don't know why his name's on here.
Because he was on the lease, and she never told me that she'd even given him back the deposit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So she gave him back half the deposit. When did she raise the rent to $4,750?
September.
September?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which, I guess she's allowed to because it's a privately owned home. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah. And your contract was
I know,
up.
but $550 is huge. Jump.
Yeah.
It's whatever on the percentage. But anyways, when we were already paying $400 more than she originally wanted for the property, because she had done it for $3,800. That's what we looked at it at, and then because of my credit, she increased it. We offered to do that, and it was okay.
Okay, so since September of last year, you've been paying $4,750. So how much do you think you're behind? Because she told me
$2,375.
Okay, so that's 2 weeks.
Well, it's half a month.
Half a month,
Yeah,
right?
so it's supposed to be 2,375 times 2 is
Okay, and so that was last half a month. So now we're into this month.
We're into January now. So I should have.
We're into March.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're in.
Okay, so March 1st till today, you're behind as well.
Right.
Not only the 2 weeks.
No. I was caught up to March 1st. I paid up till March 1st.
Okay.
I thought I was caught up till March 15th. I thought that. So no, I'm not. I'm 7 days behind right now, or whatever the date is.
Got it. Okay.
So.
Okay. Well, see, that's why I like to hear that side of the story.
If this were the case, then I'd be fine.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, but you are 2 weeks.
But no, this is wrong. From February, that's wrong. I'm not, because I'm caught up.
Okay.
I understand. This doesn't even. Can you redo it so that it's right at least?
Yeah. So where are you? How much do you think you're behind?
Right now, I'm 7 days late on the payment that was due on the 1st. So it would be, I paid up till February 29th now. Like, I paid that the other day, so.
Okay, she didn't tell me that you had paid.
Yeah, I gave her $47.50 total.
You're $47.50 divided by 4. So that's 1 week, correct? Is that what you're saying?
No. What I'm saying is, like, okay, so I didn't pay on January whatever. So then my February 1st payment, like, I didn't pay on the second half of January. I wasn't here and all of that, and it just whatever. So on, like, January 15th, I didn't pay that $23.75, right? Mm-hmm. So then on the February 1st, when I paid $23.75, she took that for January 15th through January 31st. So then on February 2nd, I paid that, and then February 15th, I didn't pay. So okay. Then you need to so that's 1, like, whatever. So then there's 2. So I gave her $47.50 on. I gave her $4,000 on whatever day that was. When did we meet first? Let me look at my text. 47. If we gave her $4,000 on, like, Sunday. Anyways, I gave her $4,000 and then another $750 to get to $47.50, which would take me up until February 29th. So okay, right now I'm 7 days behind on paying the $23.75 that I would have had to pay on the 1st. So I'm a week late on $23.75, which
$23.75 plus this month's.
No, that $23.75 would be for period March 1st to March 15th.
Okay.
So then, and then on the 15th.
But the way you explained it, it's like you were behind 2 weeks.
I was behind for $123.75.
Yes.
Which is 2 weeks.
Yes.
And then I paid. And so then that, whatever. So I've been behind by $23.75. So I'm behind $23.75 still.
Okay.
Wait, not behind. Like, meaning, so I paid up until February 29th. Even her text here.
Okay.
So I've not given anything for March yet. So I'm, like I said, I should have paid $23.75, which would cover March 1st to March 15th.
So the rent for March is the total rent, like you just told me, is $47.50. So I put $47.50 here, and this will be for all of March. Because technically,
but we've been viewing it as 2 weeks. She had agreed to every 2 weeks.
I understand. 2024 through March 31st.
And so if I can't pay, then I'm going to be evicted, and then I get 60 days, right? Is that what it is? Pretty sure? Without paying. And then I'll have an eviction on my record. So.
And I don't want that.
Well, I
don't want
there's
that.
No way I can come up with $47.50 and whatever, because that's not what me and her agreed. So it's fine. I'll just go with the eviction, and she won't get any money for 3 months. Because I'll be here, and she'll have to pay for the court fees and all that.
But is that honestly the way you want to do it?
You know what?
You know,
if she's saying I have to pay all $47.50 right now, that's what this says.
No, this says that you're delinquent for this month. Mm-hmm. If your arrangement with her is to pay every 2 weeks,
I can't.
Then that's fine.
I have to pay $47.50. Yes, that's what this says. It's a legal freaking document. Sorry, I'm not telling you.
Okay.
So she's going to lose money.
Can I explain?
She's going to lose even more money.
Can I explain to you? Okay, that says that we're wanting you to pay. Okay, if your arrangement with her is every 2 weeks, then that's fine. Then just send half the payment now. You're caught up. And then send the other half later. That's fine. That's not a problem. I don't want you to just to throw your hands up in the air and give up. You know, I'm trying to work with you here to figure out, you know, is there a remedy for this? Is there a reason that you stopped paying? Like, did you lose your job or something? No? Okay.
She knows the reason. She knows the freaking reason.
Okay, she hasn't told me that. Yeah. And sounds like it's pretty serious. I'll ask her what the reason is, but again, if you want to make the payment, we're ready to accept the payment for 2 weeks.
I know.
If that's all you're behind. If that's all you're behind and you can make that payment, then my God.
If I could make it, I would have already made it. I'm not the kind of person that doesn't freaking pay my rent. That's the thing. Like, I've never... Just ask her. I don't feel like talking about it, but just ask her and she can tell you.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry to upset you. I really am. Sorry to upset you. You know, you have my card. You have my number. If you want to talk to me, or if you want to, you know, somehow come up with the payments for the 2 weeks, you know, I'd rather do that honestly than to try to evict you.
If I could have already come up with it, I would have.
Yeah.
Like,
okay. I mean, but you have to understand her position as well.
I understand.
Okay.
But I mean, sending you here, like, she couldn't text me and say, you know, I told her, like, last night, I told her, like, you know, I'm trying, I'm doing what I can, but she'd rather evict me. So, you know what? Whatever. She's only got 10 properties, you know, whatever. Okay, 4, 5, whatever.
I'm not aware. Okay. You have any questions for me before I go?
Mm-mm.
No? You okay? Okay. Okay. Well, I'll see you later then. More frustration than anything else, and she apparently has something going on in her life that's very tragic, but she wouldn't tell me. So I need to call the landlord to find out, because apparently they know. You know, she says she's 2 weeks behind, but the way she explained it was, not only was she 2 weeks behind, but she's behind for this month, which is going to be close to a month behind. And with, you know, I kept asking her, is there a way that you're going to be able to make up the payment here? And she's insisting, you know, no, for whatever reason that is. So that's kind of where we're at. And I will talk to the landlord tomorrow to find out, you know, the backstory on this and go from there. I don't think, I mean, if she's going to pay, she's got 3 days to pay. If she's not, then she's going to stay the entire time. She'll stay there for, you know, 60 days without paying, and then it's going to take probably another 30 days or more for the eviction process to go through. You know, they're getting more lengthy in California now, unfortunately. You know, landlords are put behind the 8 ball. In July, the deposit changes from, you know, 60 days to 30 day only, you know, so that puts the landlord even more behind the 8 ball. And she understands that she has to pay for whatever that reason is, which I'll find out tomorrow. I don't know why she can't pay. So she's willing to pay, but she just doesn't have the money to do it. So